Hey guys, this is just going to be a real quick video of my garage remodel. Not much documentation going on in this video, just going to be kind of talking about what we did here. I guess not really talking, just really kind of showing what I did here. And I had a contractor who's a family member of mine do my floors with some epoxy. It looks awesome. And then just kind of did some more organization and some drywall repair and some other stuff in here. And if you've watched my channel before, any of my subscribers, you're gonna notice it's a big difference from what it was. It was pretty nasty before, and I just wanted to get it cleaned up and have somewhere nice to work. And also I'm gonna have another video for the store I built here. It won't be in the end of this video, but it will be on the next video. So if you wanna see that, you can see that as well. And we'll jump right into it here. Okay guys, here's a little before of the garage before my cousin, he's gonna come do some epoxy floors for me with the flake. And I need to do some more remodeling here in the garage, but this is what it looks like before. This house was built in the 50s and it really hasn't been touched since then. Besides, I just put some pegboard up here the other day. But this is before, and we'll get an after as soon as he's done. Well, I haven't been very good about documenting what I'm doing since it's been just kind of boring drywall with lots of dust. But I got, you can see I got my coats on. I'm doing one last coat here to kind of get some of the spots that I had some issues with. You can see they're still kind of wet. Let me get over here and get a better view. See, I skim coated this wall. There's a bunch of little nicks and holes from some old cabinets that were there one time. I gotta sand it still. And then, just like I said, I need to do one more sanding, and then I'll be painting the walls. Okay guys, this is it all finished up. Good little video here for you. I did not take any video of the painting just because I thought that would be boring for everybody. But I did paint the walls. They're kind of a gray color and the trim's obviously black. I did paint the concrete on the bottom black as well. And I did do 1/4 inch drywall over all the stuff that was here just because it was easier than trying to skim coat everything and patch it. The door is probably one of my favorite things in here after the floor, obviously. But having that sliding door has been amazing just to be able to get in and out of that closet with our car in here. Before I had to open the bifold doors and one of them would hit the car, so I'd have to only be able to open it about 3/4 of the way. So this makes a huge difference getting in and out of my CNC closet here to my machine. Also, before I took the before video, I added this pegboard over here. That wasn't a part of the original garage. I only had pegboard over the workbench originally and then some over here as well. So I added all this in here and spent a good day probably trying to get it organized, and I'm still not real happy with it. I'm kind of OCD with my organization, and it looks pretty good. I'll probably leave it for a while, but as I work in here more, I'll probably start moving stuff around to make it more convenient. I tried to do as good as I could with what I had right now just to try to make it convenient, but I'm sure I'll move some stuff around here as we go. Also adding the workbench. My old workbench was one I built. This one I kind of bit the bullet and bought a Craftsman workbench and another toolbox to go underneath it just so I could get some stuff off of the workbench because I always had a problem keeping that cluttered with so much stuff. This has been real nice having that underneath there so far. I also added a little cubby over here for my tools, just an area to have a charging station basically. I already had that before, but I wanted to have it somewhere out of the way. So I did add a receptacle here just to have my chargers all plug into and my radio as well. So this has been really nice as well. And having an organizer kind of back here behind the door has been nice because it doesn't take up too much space that way, and I can still open the door all the way if I need to. Painted this old door, pulled it off the hinges and sanded it all down, and then put a good 2 coats of paint on it as well. I also added another circuit out here so I could do some more receptacles. One here next to the toolbox and one over here as well, just so I could run my fan and another charger if I needed to. And I did add a separate circuit for my air compressor as well, so it's on its own 20 amp circuit now, which is nice too. The star of the show though is the floor for sure. None of this would look as good as it does, I think, without the floor. I had my cousin do it with JCG Enterprises here in the Wichita, Kansas area, and he let me pick out the color flake I wanted. The only thing I might do different is I may do something without black flake if I was gonna do it again and just do the grays. The black, I have noticed if I drop a black screw or something on it, it's a little bit hard to find, but it does look really super clean and I really like it a lot. It does have a little bit of texture too still, which is what I wanted, is what I requested, just so it's not super slick, and you can kind of see that in the light reflection. But it's still smooth enough I can, you know, sweep it with a broom real easily. And it's still got enough texture where you get a little grip on it if it's wet as well. So very, very happy with that. And man, I wish I'd have done it a long time ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and show a little quick video here, also at the end, just with the car in here, so I can kind of give you like a little idea how much room we have in here around the car. And then that'll be in the end of the video. Also, on another note, this is the first time in my life that we've lived here that we could park the car in here and both get in and out of the vehicle on each side. So don't have to pull the car out to get in the car anymore. Big plus. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll post some more of my videos here at the end if you want to check those out. Thanks.